Alright, so what's up, video land, internet land, whatever you want to call it. So many of asking about how I get the rich, bassy sound. I'll give you some tips here. Hopefully you'll learn something. And you don't really need high-tech, expensive equipment that costs $5,000 to really run a studio, because actually my studio costed anywhere from, what, $7 to $1,000. We'll start off with this Behringer XENYX 1202 FX board. It's got over 100 effects in it. You can do effects right on the fly as you're talking in the mic. It's excellent for any kind of thing you want to do. But I don't recommend putting effects on unless you're singing. You can put a couple different mics in there. I believe you can hook up like 12 different things, guitar, everything. So this board is definitely worth the money. I think it's a steal for $99. It's been really excellent. Behringer is one of the most really high quality pieces of audio equipment you can buy. It comes from Germany, I believe, and they swear by their sound. So I think you can get them on Amazon.com for about $79. Either way, really cool mixer board here. It's got about 100 different effects. You can do effects on the fly and listen to everything. You can do all your different channels through your equalization. But let's just get right to the point here. I'm not going to sit and talk for 25 minutes and bore you to death. So what I normally do, if I'm doing a loud announcery read like this and I want to get a really rich bassy sound, all I do is turn up my bass a little more. You got to play with it because every voiceover is different. So I turn the bass up to make sure it gets more of my voice, because it's an announcery read, so it's not really going to be a lot of bass as if you would just read like this and talk like this. Also, what you got to do is you got to turn up your highs too, because if you're having so much bass, you're going to drown out the clarity. So you want to turn that up more as well. You just got to kind of play around with it. So that'll give you the sample on your computer from your voice, obviously, and you don't want to have it too loud. So I usually go in the sweet spot in the middle, right about there. So everything else is usually off. The mid-range I kind of keep 2 o'clock, 1, 2 o'clock, somewhere in there. Everybody's voice is different, so play around with it. I got this M Audio USB box here. This is what gives me clear audio every time. It just takes care of the hissing that you would get normally from a regular internal sound card. I don't recommend internal sound cards unless it's like a really high quality one. But something USB will give you a real rich sound. This here is my compressor limiter, and it's got a gate and everything on it. Right now you can see it's actually moving because I'm talking. And what I usually do is I make sure that I look at the level here. If it's like right here in the middle, hold on a minute, I gotta turn my volume up here so you can actually see. Test 1 2, testing 1 2, test 1 2. So if I'm gonna be talking like this pretty much the whole time, it's in the orange. So if I talk like this and it's in the red, it's way too loud. So that's why you just kind of adjust this here, and then you won't get that over modulation. What this does is it filters out the background white noise, so you won't have that. So when you do the compression in what I use, Cool Edit, you won't have all that hissing, because when you're doing the normalization and all that equalization and everything inside there, that's where a lot of the white noise picks up from that. So if you can do everything beforehand and make sure you get a good clean audio piece on the computer and then do the compression, you will have a high quality above studio sound. So this here is about $79. I got it on Amazon.com. The model is right here. You can see it on your screen. Autocom Pro XL MDX 1600, 79 bucks, really cheap. I use this AKG Perception 220 microphone. It was about $179 at Amazon, or not Amazon, Guitar Center. Also, I use this metal screen because you want to use metal instead of something like this foam one here, because the foam one drowns out the clarity from your voice. What this does is it filters out your plosive words like P's and B's, so you're not pushing all that air into the mic directly. It'll filter a lot of that out. Plus, this mic here has a couple different filters here for different settings of bass and clarity. So, other than that, I use these M Audio monitors to measure how much bass. It's got a switch in the back so I can turn it up to make sure I got that rich bassy sound. Otherwise I can turn it off to make sure that somebody that doesn't have the bass, it'll still sound good to them as well. So, and that is my video tutorial on how to get a really rich sound online, or on the Cool Edit. So I'll give some more tips and secrets on how to really bring out the sound and what I do in Cool Edit at a future date. I'm kind of pressed for time right now, so thanks for watching, and hopefully you've learned something. And really, for not a lot of money, $99 mixer board, you get $79 compressor there, and $179 mic, and of course you're gonna need all your cables too. So I mean, for around $700-800, you got a pretty decent sounding studio. So, all right, thanks for watching. Have a great day, and God bless.